For next part, like, comment, and subscribe. Act 26. The silence after authority enters. Silence doesn't arrive loudly. It settles, like gravity suddenly increasing. No one spoke. No one laughed. People didn't know why they were scared yet. They just felt it. That's how real authority works. Act 27. The agent's behavior told a story. They didn't block exits. They didn't rush the crowd. That meant two things. There was no immediate threat. The situation was already controlled. Control always comes before panic. Act 28. Vanessa's breathing changed. I could hear it. Short, shallow. She leaned toward me. You didn't tell me you were important. I looked straight ahead. I'm not. That answer scared her more. Act 29. Why important people never say they are. People who need validation announce power. People who carry power minimize it. That's how you survive long enough to matter. Act 30. The agent approaches. One of them moved closer. Not fast, not slow, perfect pace. Sir, he said quietly. We'll need you in 5. That was it. No last name, no explanation. Vanessa heard it. Everyone nearby heard it. Act 31. The room connects the dots. You could feel the realization spreading, like electricity moving seat by seat. Eyes darted between the plane, the agents, me. Someone whispered my name, someone else Googled it. They found nothing. That confused them more. Act 32. The lockdown begins. The agent turned back to the room. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a temporary security pause. No apology, no timeline, just a fact. 2 doors closed. Guards stood in front. People obeyed instantly. Act 33. Vanessa's world collapses. She grabbed my sleeve. Why didn't you tell me? Her voice wasn't angry anymore. It was small. I finally looked at her. You never asked. Act 34. Memory flash. Why I chose silence. Years earlier. Interview room. A man with no rank on his collar said, "If your family knows what you do, you're already compromised." That sentence stayed with me. Act 35. Back to the reunion. Vanessa nodded slowly. Understanding arrived too late to matter. She had already shown everyone who she was. And now, everyone was learning who I wasn't. Act 36. Air Force One, up close. From the window we could see it clearly now. The stairs, the seal, the vehicles assembling. This wasn't a coincidence. This wasn't a detour. This was intentional. Act 37. Why Air Force One never lands randomly. Every landing has layers, public explanation, operational reason, contingency purpose. Most people only ever hear the first. They were about to witness the second. Act 38. The agent returns. Sir. Now. I stood. The room watched me walk. Not clapping, not cheering, just silent recalibration. Act 39. The walk through the room. Every step felt heavier. Not because of fear, because of recognition. People weren't impressed. They were rethinking every interaction they'd had with me. Act 40. Vanessa speaks the word she never used. Brother. She hadn't called me that in years. I stopped. Turned. What? Her eyes were wet. I'm sorry. I nodded once, then kept walking. Act 41. Outside the ballroom. The air felt different. Tighter, cleaner. 2 armored vehicles waited. Agents everywhere. No shouting, no chaos. Just precision. Act 42. My role without details. I wasn't the reason the plane landed. I wasn't the VIP. I was the connector. The quiet piece that ensures transitions don't fail. And if transitions fail, history changes. Act 43, the briefing. A man in uniform spoke quickly. Updates, timelines, contingencies. I responded in short sentences, no emotion. Emotion is for after. Act 44, inside, the reunion waits. Inside that ballroom, speculation exploded. Secret Service. Intelligence Defense. Vanessa sat alone. Her phone buzzed non-stop. Messages she never expected. Act 45, her realization. She replayed moments, the jokes, the tone, the introductions, and understood something brutal. She hadn't just mocked me. She'd revealed herself. Act 46. The president never enters the room. That confused people, because Air Force One doesn't mean presence. It means possibility. And possibility is enough to lock down an area. Act 47. Why my presence mattered. Some operations require local familiarity, someone who blends in, someone already positioned, someone underestimated. That's why I was there. Act 48. The all clear. After 47 minutes, it ended, just like it began, quietly. Agents withdrew, doors opened, the plane departed, no explanation given. Act 49, back into the room. I returned. Different energy. People straightened. Some stood. Vanessa didn't move. Act 50, no apology tour. I didn't explain, didn't smile, didn't reassure. I took my seat. Silence followed. Act 51, a stranger speaks. A former classmate leaned over. I owe you an apology, I nodded. That was enough. Act 52, Vanessa tries to fix it. She stood suddenly, loud voice. Nobody knew, I looked up. She stopped. Because explanations only dig deeper holes. Act 53, what humiliation really is. Humiliation isn't public embarrassment. It's private understanding. Vanessa finally understood, and there was no audience needed. Act 54, why I never corrected her. Because correction teaches nothing. Experience does. Act 55, the reunion ends early. People left quietly. Cars drove away slower than usual. Everyone processing, everyone humbled. Act 56, the parking lot moment. Vanessa caught up to me, tears unapologetic now. I thought success looked loud, I replied. It doesn't survive that way. The sentence that stayed with her. Before I got into my car, I said, next time you introduce me, just say my name. Act 58, what people learned that night. Titles lie, noise distracts, silence works. Act 59, what Vanessa learned. She never mocked government jobs again. Not mine, not anyone's. Act 60, ending into part 3. Because the truth is, some jobs aren't meant to impress a room. They're meant to protect it, even from itself.